Hello friends, today I will discuss the selection of the inverters. So here the main objectives are load calculation, inverter calculation and selection, battery calculation and the selection. Before we go into the details of the objectives, let me cover first what is the necessity of this inverter and what is the definition of this, what is the construction of this, what are the types of batteries available, what is the difference between the inverter and the UPS, and what are the AC loads, that is bulbs, LEDs, fans, TVs, iron, motors, etc. So necessity means, suppose AC supply is suddenly interrupted to the loads, AC loads. So when the supply is not available to the AC loads, means automatically these AC loads will switch off, means stop working. In that case, we need the power supply or immediate power supply. We need immediate power supply to the AC load. So for that purpose, we need a device which we call as inverter, and if it is a high speed inverter, we call that as UPS. So when we see the definition of this inverter, it is nothing but it takes the DC input and gives the AC output so that the AC loads can be run continuously. Coming to its construction, so we find the AC supply connected to the AC loads like this, and the same AC supply is also connected to the inverter, and the inverter is also connected to the battery, and the inverter consists of a circuit called the charging circuit, that is called battery charging circuit. Means that battery charging circuit is nothing but a circuit that converts AC into DC, and that DC power is given to the battery, and the battery will charge with a DC supply. When the AC supply is suddenly interrupted, in that case, this battery output, which is DC, will be connected as input to the inverter, and the inverter converts this DC input as AC output like this, and that AC output is connected to the AC load so that those AC loads can be run even when there is no supply available here. But there is a limit for the time. If we have the 3 hours backup inverter, means it will give the 3 hours power supply to this AC loads. After that, this also fails to supply AC power to the AC load. So normally by the time 3 hours are over, the power supply will be resumed so that we don't need the inverter output to the AC loads. And then coming to the what is the difference between UPS and the inverter? So inverter will give the AC output to the AC loads only after 10 milliseconds of power supply is shut down. Means we can see that the power supply cut off to the AC load from the main lines, and also we find that there is a supply coming from the inverter to the load, means there is a gap which we can observe between the power cut and the power resumed by the inverter. Suppose in place of inverter we place the UPS. It does same thing, but only thing is it gives the AC output in less than 10 milliseconds. Means with a naked eye we cannot identify at what time the main supply is cut off and what time the UPS start giving the AC supply to the AC load. That is the main difference between the UPS and the inverter. Means inverter gives the output only after 10 milliseconds of its input taking, whereas UPS will give the AC output within 10 milliseconds after getting the DC input to the UPS. And coming to the loads means loads are nothing but bulbs, LEDs, fans, TVs, motors, etc. And what are the, I mean, we can also say this circuit like this. So battery output is DC and that DC output will become input to the inverter, that is also becomes input to the UPS if we use the in place of inverter. Then inverter output is AC and that AC will be given to the AC loads. And coming to the types of batteries, there are two types of batteries. One is tubular type batteries, the other is flat type batteries. The flat type batteries are less in cost and their reliability also less and their life is also less. But when it comes to the tubular batteries, their life is more, their initial cost is more, but their efficiency is more. So normally we recommend or we have to take tubular type of batteries. So now we go to the our objectives. Calculation of load. So given the premises and you are asked to calculate the what is the rating of the battery, what is the rating of the inverter. So to get that, so we have to make some assumptions or we have to presume like this. Power factor is 0.8 lagging and safety factor we take here as 1.4 and backup time we are taking as 3 hours here. This you can also change if you want. So you can change to 1 hour, you can change to 2 hours, you can change to 3 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours. But as the number of hours increases, automatically the cost of the inverter and battery set increases. Coming to the voltage rating of the battery, there are two types of battery ratings available in the market. One is 12 volts, the other is 24 volts. So here we assume the battery rating that we are adopting is 12 volts. So let us assume here three cases to calculate the load of the environment. So three cases means here we take 1 BHK house, 2 BHK house, 3 BHK house, in that the various loads. So loads means here equipment. So we say the bulbs means 36 watts and LEDs at 10 watts, fans are 75 watts rating, TV is 200 watts, like this. So as the number of loads are more, automatically we increase the loads here. So this is the general load that we find in all houses. So when you take the 1 BHK house, we find so the two tube lights, that is 36 watts bulbs, and when it comes to the second case, that is 2 BHK, the number of bulbs we use are 4, and in case of 3 BHK we use 5 bulbs, and similarly LEDs 10 watts are used in 1 BHK 3 and in 2 BHK we use 3, in 3 BHK we use 4. Similarly fans which have the rating 75 watts, so in case of 1 BHK we use 2 fans and in 2 BHK we use 3 and in 3 BHK we use 4 fans. Similarly TV, so whose rating is 200 watts, for 1 BHK we use 1, for 2 BHK also we use 1, for 3 BHK also we use 1. So this is the general load that we are taking for analyzing or for calculating the inverter rating and the battery rating. So let us see case 1, that is 1 BHK house. So we know all the loads, so we have to add these loads and taking the quantity of those loads. So total load is equal to, so number of bulbs, how many for 1 BHK? It is 2. So 2 into ratings of bulbs is 36 watts. So 2 into 36 plus 3 into LED ratings. 3 LEDs means 3 into 10 watts plus 2 fans means 2 into 75 plus 1 TV means plus 1 into 200 watts. So finally we get the load connected for 1 BHK house is 452 watts. Next, how to calculate inverter rating. So inverter rating is normally mentioned in the form of voltage and the volt ampere, that is V and VA. So for getting the VA rating, that is inverter rating, there is a formula that we can write like this: total load in the watts into safety factor divided by power factor. So we have seen in the presumptions that safety factor is 1.4 and the total load depends upon the different cases. In 1 BHK the total load is 452 watts, that is what we write here, and power factor we have assumed that as 0.8 lagging. So using this formula we can calculate what is the inverter rating, that is total load for 1 BHK is 452 watts into safety factor 1.4 and the power factor which we assumed is 0.8. So from this we find that inverter rating is 791 VA. And coming to the inverter specification, we find the two parameters, voltage and volt ampere. So in the presumptions we assume that we are going to use the batteries whose rating is 12 volts. So we write here 12 volts and the VA rating of the inverter just now we calculated, that is 791 VA. These are the calculated values. These are not the available values in the market. They may be exactly matching or they may not be matching. So we have seen how to calculate the inverter rating. Now we have to find battery rating also. So that is battery calculation. How to calculate battery rating? That is, battery rating is mentioned like this: voltage and the ampere hours. This is the specification. So we have to know this. So in the presumptions itself we assume that the batteries that we are going to use here are 12 volts. So only thing is we have to calculate what is this ampere hour rating of the battery. So for this we need the inverter rating in VA into backup time in hours divided by voltage rating of battery. So battery rating AH formula is this, and just now we have calculated for case 1, that is 1 BHK house. The rating in VA for the inverter is 791 into the backup time that we are choosing here is 3 hours, so we put 3 here, and the voltage rating of battery which we have assumed in the presumptions 12 volts, we put that as it is. So now we get the ampere hour rating of the battery as 197.75 ampere hour. And coming to the battery specification, so I told already, so its specification is voltage and ampere hours. So ampere hour rating just now we calculated. So 12 volts is the voltage rating and the ampere rating is 197.75 ampere hours. This is as per our calculations. And we have to see that whether this range are available in the market or not. If they are not available means we have to go to the next figure. So now let us see what are the different types of inverter specifications and different types of battery specifications available in the market. So when we see the inverter ratings, we find in the market like this: 12 volts, 300 VA, 12 volts, 800 VA, 12 volts, 1100 VA, 12 volts, 1400 VA, 12 volts, 2 kVA. These are the available inverters. And what we have calculated is 791 VA. So 791 VA we don't find. So what is next value is 800 VA. So we can choose this inverter, that is 12 volts 800 VA inverter we have to purchase to meet the load of 1 BHK house. So this is about inverter selection. And coming to the battery selection. So battery selection means we have to see its ampere rating and its voltage rating. Ampere voltage rating, we already decided that we are going to utilize only 12 volts battery. So we have to see whether 197.75 ampere hours are available in the market or not. So now these are the available batteries in the markets, 12 volts. So what we have calculated battery rating, ampere rating is 197.75. So 197.75 we don't find. So what is next figure is 200 ampere hours. So these are the inverter ratings that we have calculated. Similarly, these are the battery ratings that we have calculated. Whereas the available batteries and available inverters are different. So just now we have seen the available or the inverter to be taken is 12 volts 800 VA, and specification of battery or the battery to be taken is 12 volts 200 ampere hours. Why we are choosing 200 ampere hours? Because the calculated value that we are getting here is 197.75 ampere. So next value to this is 200 ampere hours. So we are choosing this battery. So for one case we have analyzed completely how to calculate the rating of the battery and how to select the battery in the market. Similarly, we have seen how to find out the battery rating and how to choose the available battery as per our calculations. Now, if we extend the same analysis to the 2 BHK and 3 BHK, then we find the available loads calculated are like this. For second case 2 BHK house, the load calculation is 599 watts, and whereas as per this inverter it is 12 volts 1048.25 volt amperes. Similarly, for 3 BHK it is 12 volts 1260 volt amperes. Coming to the battery calculations, we get 12 volts 262.0625 ampere hours. For 3 BHK we find 12 volts 315 Ah. But these are the calculated values for inverter and the battery, and we have to select the right inverter and right battery rating in the market. So if you select with the available inverters and with the available batteries, we have to choose for 2 BHK it is 12 volts 1100 VA, and battery rating should be 12 volts 150 Ah battery, but 2 in number we have to use, means 12 volts batteries should be 2 and whose ampere rating each is 150 Ah. And coming to the 3 BHK house, the battery rating will be 12 volts and the two batteries we choose here 220 Ah and 120 Ah, so that we get 340 Ah, so which will meet our desirable value, that is 315 Ah. So we are not getting a 315 Ah, so available value will be, next value is 340 Ah. So when we use these two batteries we have to connect them in parallel. Similarly, here also we have to connect two batteries in parallel. And coming to the what type of batteries we have to choose in the market. This is the major confusion for many of us. So the famous companies are Amaron, the other one is Luminous, Tribal, Excite. Several batteries are available, but these three are more reliable and we can purchase. Their cost may be more, but their life is more. And the life period normally given is 5 hours, 5 years. Similarly, what type of which company inverters we have to choose? So again here, Luminous company inverter are good. Similarly, Amaran inverters are also we can use. Similarly, there is another inverter, that is APC inverters are also available. So these inverters, they have the long life. So their initial cost may be high, but their life is more, so more reliable. So coming to the precautions to be taken to maintain the batteries for their long life, there are three precautions we have to take. So we have to see that the battery should be on a rubber mat or the thermocol sheet or any non-conducting uh, floor. We have to keep this batteries. Similarly, we have to see that the batteries maintains the distilled water at the desired level. The third one is, so there are lugs for this each batteries to connect the wires. So there we find a type of white material will be formed. So that leads to rust of the lugs. So we have to regularly, I mean periodically we have to remove that, and also we have to put grease to those lugs, means those nuts, so that the battery life increases.